What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lambo, and we are back with another video. And I know I'm late. Yeah, you can shame me, but better late than never, guys. We've seen the new Yeezy, I guess he's calling them the slides. I have dropped a sizing guide on them. Back then, they were just called the SL01s, or people were calling them the slippers, or we didn't really know what they were officially called. But now it does look like he has nicknamed them the slides, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit. It does look like they're going to be coming out in 3 different colors, guys. We have a lot to talk about today, so make sure you have slapped that like button around a little bit. You've also punched that subscribe button, guys, and if you have any questions or comments, or you want to show some support to the channel, just drop a Lambo gang down below, guys. I'll definitely get back to you. And real quick, before we get into the video, guys, couple things. If you're interested in any of these shirts, because this is probably one of my favorite Yeezy Gap shirts that was ever released. This is the logo long sleeve tee. You can get these over at KiViDoKicks.com right now. Use my code and you get these for about $27, okay? Use code Lambo at checkout. You get these shirts for about $27 a piece. They come in 4 colors. They have a whole slew of stuff over there at KiViDoKicks.com. So go to KiViDoKicks, check out the Yeezy stuff. Everything is extremely discounted on sale. Use code Lambo at checkout to get an extra discount. Thank me later. Also, guys, if you got anything out of this video, make sure you are following me over on Instagram. I do giveaways. I provide websites. I give discounts. I give links. I give all this type of stuff for Yeezy Gap stuff. So if you want to stay in the loop and stay up to date on all things Yeezy and Yeezy Gap, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. Now, guys, like I mentioned, I am late. This came out about a week ago or so, and Ye dropped a picture of the Yeezy Slides that they're going to be called. And it looks like they're going to be coming in the black colorway, which was already released, the white ones, and then we have this like charcoal gray kind of gray pair. And let's talk about the name. First off, I'm not a fan of these being called the Slides. I know he's trying to maybe compete and try to go head to head and try to stick it to Adidas. But I personally think the Adidas Yeezy Slide is too cemented in the sneaker game. It's too cemented. It's too solidified for anything else to try to be called the slide, the Yeezy Slide. I think that it's just never going to live up to that the original, true first Adidas Yeezy Slide, because those things were just iconic. And still to this day, everybody wears them. So I think the Slide probably wasn't the best name. Personally, for me, I think he should have called them the slip-ons, like SLPNS, if you wanted to have like some sort of unique styling, or just the slips, SLPS, like, because they're just like slip-ons. These shoes, to me, they're not like slides. I know you can just slide them on, right? But a slide to me is like a sandal, like a slide, like, an Adidas slide. That is what I think of when I think of slide. These to me are like a slip-on. If I see like a shoe, oh, that's like a slip-on shoe. If these would have been called like the Yeezy slips or the Yeezy slip-ons or something like that, I think it would have been more innovative. And I think it would have been able to have the shoe carve its own lane in the sneaker game. Because now when you search Yeezy Slide, you're going to get both. And if Kanye's trying to make people stay away from Adidas, if someone doesn't know the difference, Yeezy Slide, and they see a bunch of Yeezy Slides, they're going to potentially buy a Yeezy Slide instead of the Yeezy, new shoe. So personally, to me, I think he should have went with a different nickname or a different name for these, because that way it would have differentiated it from a Adidas Yeezy Slide. It would have been able to carve its own lane and have its own like title and name. And then from there, you can start kind of getting creative and branching off. But personally, I think should have went with a different name, but I'm not the marketing manager or the marketing director over there at Yeezy. I could be. Yay, hit me up. You can just contact me in the comment. We know you watch the videos. We know you search Reddit, and you've seen me. We know. Lambo Gang knows. But yeah, guys, I personally think these should have been called something slightly different, but I'm not mad at them. I'm excited for them to come. I will say that. I am definitely excited for them to come. Pause. Now let's take a look at these in a little more detail. Now, if you guys want to know what size you should get, I have dropped a sizing guide video. Check the link. I'll link it up here, but just check back on my channel type in the SL01 full sizing guide. You will find a sizing guide for these shoes. It'll tell you what size to get. But let's look at a couple pictures of these shoes. So as you can see, this is a picture of Ye wearing them, and he's wearing the white pair. And it does appear that these look kind of big on him. You can tell that these aren't obviously his true size. So if you guys know the sizing and you guys had looked at the sizing chart, it skips sizes. You're definitely not going to, unless your shoe size happens to be one of the sizes that it lands on, the shoe's probably going to run a little big or a little small. So you're going to have to probably size, we really don't know. We don't know if these are going to run big or small. All we can go is based on the measurements that they provide on the website, which again, I dropped a sizing guide showing you how to pick your right size. I'm not going to go into that here, but it does look like Ye is wearing a size that's too big for him. So he went up to the next size in order to make these fit comfortably, which is what I said in that sizing guide you guys are going to have to do because they don't have every single size. So it does look like these are probably, I'm going to say they're going to run true to size to the measurements, and then you're going to have to just size accordingly. You're going to have to go up or potentially you're true to size. We're still waiting to see how these fit. Some people in my last video was like, how come you don't have these? How come you can't show us how they fit? How come you're just talking about them? I'm like, how can I show you when I don't have them? And they're like, well, they're for sale. Can't you just buy them? Of course I can buy them, but Ye doesn't ship the stuff for fucking 3 months. So you can buy them all you want. You can put an order for 100 of them. You're not going to get them. So I don't have them in hand. All we can do is see the pictures that Ye has dropped of himself and his friends wearing them. That's all we can go on. We can't go on a firsthand experience, which leads me to my next point. I think that dropping all this stuff and having all this stuff for sale without having firsthand sizing guide or firsthand look at how it fits and stuff so people can order the right size, I'm not a huge fan of that. I know it's only $20, and so if you get the wrong size, you can just buy it again. But why should we have to buy multiple times to get the right size? I get it, probably this stuff isn't made yet, so like it's being produced, which again, I'm not a fan of that. At least have a couple million of these units ready to go when you launch it, so at least some people can get their hands on it and some people can start showing people what it looks like and how it is, so other people know what to get. Because I think not knowing what size to get and having like this like kind of up in the air is also deterring people from buying. Some people like me and you and a lot of us are like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with a size I think I want. But some people are like, I'm not gonna take a crapshoot and have this potentially not fit, because maybe $20 for me is different than what $20 is for somebody else. So you can't say, oh, it's only $20, because you don't know what that person is going through, and $20 might be a lot bigger deal. So I'm not a huge fan of having all this stuff for sale, dropping all this stuff, coming out with new stuff, and none of it shipping for 2-3 months. I'm not a fan of that. At least have a handful of people have this stuff so they can at least show people what it looks like, show people how it fits, what to get, or at least make ads on your Yeezy website of people actually showing it, wearing it, testing it out, not just a couple pictures of some small young dudes wearing it. We really don't know their stats or anything about it. So it's really hard to tell what size to get. I do my best. I do the sizing guides. I show you guys the other stuff, the Vultures One stuff, which you can look at the sizing guide, and the Black Dog stuff. And we kind of do sizing guides based on that, what this new stuff is going to be, because we're assuming it's the same, but we really truly don't know, So I'm personally not a fan of having all this stuff for sale and then just not being able to ship it for 6-8+ weeks. It's not a good business model in my mind. I think you should at least have some of it ready to go instantly so some people can get their hands on it right away. It would also then encourage other people to buy some, because they're like, oh, wow, this is really cool. I love this stuff. I want some. I'm going to go buy some more. With no one having the ability to look at it and being able to see it, we're just going off those pictures and we're like, nah, maybe I'm going to wait. You know, maybe I'm going to pass on this because we don't know. So send me some, yay. Come on, hook your boy up. Send me some. I'll let the people know. I'll show the people what it is. You know, that's all it is. We just want to see what it looks like so we know what size to get and what size to order. That's it. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of just let you guys know where things are. I'm still waiting for my stuff. I ordered it December 25th. It's coming up. It's right now. Today is January 26th. There's been a couple holidays in between there, so it's been like about 4 weeks or so. So hopefully in the next month, by February 26th, we see some movement on this package and we get some sort of tracking information. But I don't know. I also ordered the Bully vinyl way back in October or whenever it first dropped on the website, way back then. And I'm still waiting on that as well. Obviously, he hasn't released the album, so I'm not going to get that until the album drops. But once that comes in, we're going to do a live listening party and listen to it live out there on my record player and see what it's all about. But we're still waiting for all this stuff. And it's just crazy how this is the same song and dance as last time. Stuff drops, everyone puts the orders in, and then we just wait for months and months. And it's not the best feeling. It's really not the best feeling, but I guess this is what we just have to expect, and we have to come to accept that this is what happens with Ye drops. You know, he drops the stuff, we don't get it for months and months, which if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But it's just kind of unfortunate, and I wish there was a little bit different way of doing things. But let me know in the comments, guys. Did you guys order a pair of these new slides? I still like calling them the slip-ons. But did you order a new pair of the slides or any of this new stuff? What did you get? Drop it down below, guys. I'm interested to know what you got. And yeah, let me know. Drop a comment down below, guys. Hit that like button if you got anything out the video. And I will catch you all in the next one. Deuces.
Bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, boys, they wanna be